We have a lot of things to celebrate, not only academics, but also attendance, and even stressing more than just being here every day, but being here on time and for the full day till 2:30. So we really appreciate your support, and we are going to get started with our academic awards first. And that will start with grade 2, Ms. Schoeneman and Ms. Balmert's class.
Good morning. I will start with my class 219. We'll start with honor roll. Ava Soto. Do you want just to line up in the front? Trey Clark. Wesley Nixon. Congratulations. Kendall Jerfy. Congratulations. Nayeli Barrios. Richie Ellis. Next will be the students for showing core values the whole first quarter. Trey Clark. Jamin Vines. Congratulations. Sienna Nalepka. That's a tough one. Congratulations. Aaliyah Holloway. Congratulations. Zaire Wren. Next are the awards for students who have shown great effort. Anaya Stewart. Zamari Blakely. I think she's absent. Okay. Isabella Rivera. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Wesley Nixon. And Chloe Fern. Next is Mrs. Balmert. Okay.
All right, good morning. I am going to start with my core values. And so I have Janaya Liggins, Sophia Medina, Sophia, Elizabeth Brown, Olivia Boggs, David McCann, but he is absent today. Next are my students who have shown very hard work and great effort. Anaya Williams, Heartland Hooks, Namaya Barnett, and she is absent. Samaj Vines, Ureli Lopez. Next are my ladies and gentlemen who have made honor roll. Elizabeth Brown, Valeria Garnica, Marshall Jones, Denijah King, Ureli Lopez, Gavin Masters, David McCann, who's absent, Jocelyn Nalepka, and Samaj Vines. My student who earned the most improved for this quarter is Jeremiah Aquendo. And next we have first grade.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Renzi. I'm going to start with the people that give 100% effort all the time. My first one is Aubrielle Soto, Jeremiah Ross, Nicholas Laurenti, Kamani Ruffin, and Jonah Lira. Jada Harris. The student that was most improved in all areas goes to Kamal Gage. And the following students exhibit our core values on a daily basis. Isabella Chavez is not here today. Kamal Gage. Jewels Hum. Lily Fluker's not here today, and Audrey Otero.
Good morning. Thanks for being here to celebrate our student successes. The first award I'm giving is our Core Value Awards, and we have several students who display good core values every day throughout the week. Adrian Rodriguez. Max Lake. Emily Rupert. Karina Ortiz Matos. Harper Ford. We have one student who received all threes for the honor roll, which is very hard to do because she's working above grade level in all subject areas. That's Emily Rupert. And then I have good effort awards for several students who always put forth their best effort, whether it's participating, their good listening, the work they do. So these are well deserved. Harper Ford. Ava Vasquez. Janelise Uribe. Emily Rupert. Maxwell Lake. And Karina Ortiz Matos. My most improved student is not here. That award went to Savion Flowers. Thank you. Mrs. Gerlach is up next.
Good morning, everyone. My first award goes to Aaliyah Gamble, and Aaliyah is receiving the Effort Award because she really puts 100% effort every time she's doing her work, and also in things like gym class and when we're outside at recess. So good job, Aaliyah. The next award goes to Josephine Hamilton, and Josephine is getting the award for Collaborate with Integrity because Josephine has joined our classroom, and she also has to go through a lot of transitions among 3 classrooms, and she has just adjusted beautifully. Good job, Josephine. The next award goes to Gracie McDougall. Gracie's getting 2 awards. One of them is Expect Excellence, and one of them is Experience Joy. Gracie has really been positive this year, and she's really been participating a lot more on her own. She's been a lot more smiling and just a joy to be around. The next award goes to Joshua Soto. Joshua is receiving the award for One for All. And this is because Joshua really cares about his classmates, and he will try to help them. He will try to make sure that everything in the classroom is in order, and he will say hi and give hugs. So you can really tell that he values One for All. Next is Mario Whitfield. Mario is receiving the award for Scholars First, and this is because Mario has done very well at doing using a lot of kind words and using a lot of manners, and he will give his classmates things when he knows that they want them and things like that. So you can tell that he really cares for them. And next we have Liam Williams. Liam's receiving the award for Take Pride, and this is because Liam really shows a love of learning, and he will make up his own projects and then come show me. And he's always smiling, and you can really tell that he's proud when he gets his work done. Good job, Liam. And that's it. And next we will have our kindergarten.
Okay, if you could carefully go back to your seat, grade 1. And before we go to kindergarten, I would like to go to Miss Fink's room. I think grade 1 was called, but Miss Fink still has to go. She has mostly 2nd graders and a 3rd grader. So come on up, Miss Fink and Miss Edie.
All right, so while everyone's getting situated, I'm just going to go through our core value awards. I award a scholar 1 core value in my classroom. So our first one is going to Wilfredo Belen, and he received the award for One for All. He really tries to make sure that his classmates are feeling okay. If someone's upset, he automatically goes over to them and tries to comfort them, and it's a really nice trait to have in our classroom. And our next award goes to Ethan Johnson, who's standing right next to me. He is receiving the award for Take Pride. Ethan uses a communication device in our classroom, and he's been trying so hard every single day to really use it and utilize it to the best of his ability. Here. Stand over here. Our next award is for Baptiste Kanta. He received the award for Expecting Excellence. Baptiste comes into school every day and follows the routine, sits at his desk, and really works hard on everything that he has. Here. Stand next over here. Our next award is for Jason Miller. Jason is receiving the award for Scholars First. Jason really puts forth his best effort in his work as well. Jason takes it very seriously and wants to make sure that it's done exactly like he expects it to be. Very good, Jace. And last but not least, we have the award for Mia Williams, and she's receiving it for experiencing joy. Mia comes to school with a big smile on her face and is always so excited to see her friends and her teachers here at school. Here you go, Mia. Go, Mia.
Okay, now we will move on to kindergarten.
Give me a clap.
Yeah.
Show me one.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to start off with our core value awards. Christian Ross. Jesse Lusk. Isaiah Clark. Rosalie Rivera. This one. Elias Fern. Avon Cologne. Elena Akesy. Javon Adams. And Devon King. Our next awards go to effort. The children that have given a lot of effort and shown a lot of improvement. They are Isaiah Clark, Jaden Hughes, and Elena Akesy. And our two students that have shown the most improvement this year with their grades, Rosalie Rivera and Elias Fern. Isaiah, come up here. That's it. Wait more. No, hold on, sorry, I forgot this one. Our last award is for honor roll. Andrea Bennett, who's not here. Christian Ross. Isaiah Clark. Elena Akesy. Mackenzie Long. And Jaden Hughes. That's it.
Let's give them another round of applause. Smile.
Okay, guys, we're all going back now. Going back to where you were sitting.
That's Miss Jackson's too, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay, our next award is for Success Maker. Every single day, our K through 5 spend about 15 to 20 minutes on Success Maker for ELA and math. We've used this program now for a few years, and we've seen a lot of growth with this program. The students really work hard to try to get a 65% or higher every day. That is the goal for Success Maker, and it really targets them at their specific level. So it could shoot them a first grader all the way up to like third grade skills, depending how they do. So it really differentiates for them. So these students, we picked the top 3 students in each grade level that had the most amount of gains. So that is who is receiving this award. The first one is for ELA or reading. We have Jonah Lira. Jannalise Uribe. Jeremiah Ross. Good job, Jannalise. Good job. Gavin Masters. Wesley Nixon. Good job. Anaya Stewart. And Ava Soto. I love when kids have that face of just total shock like they did it. I saw a few of those faces here, so that was cute. For math, top 3 students in each grade level, we have Ethan Frere. Isaiah Clark. Good job, buddy. Good job, Isaiah. Avery Nixon. Good job. Orlando De Leon. Good job, Orlando. Riley Gilio. Jewels Hum. Good job, Riley. Go with Miss Quick, honey. Sticking. Olivia Boggs. Sienna Nalepka. And for math too, Anaya Stewart. Good job, Anaya. All right, hold your certificate under your chin so they can take some pictures. And for quarter 2, I hope to see some different faces up here. So please make sure that you're working really, really hard every day when your teachers have you doing your Success Maker. You may carefully have a seat, please. All right, I would like these students just to stand up when you hear your name. You don't need to come all the way up to the front. You've been recognized. They receive certificates when they master on Big Brains. And many of you parents have probably heard of Big Brains. It's something that the kids can do at home. And it's actually even probably more important that we have our K1 and 2 doing this at home, because then once they get to 3rd grade, they've already mastered their addition and subtraction facts. And we've even had some 1st graders who have mastered multiplication. So we know as parents that we use multiplication, addition every single day, whether it's paying bills or we're at the grocery store. It is such an important skill that these kids need to know. So if you could try to set 15, 20 minutes aside, even if it's just 3 times a week to log in at home, that would be fantastic help to us here at school. They also practice it at school, but it would be more helpful if they could do it at home too. So these students, if you could just stand up when I call your name. They've already received certificates and a prize in our office. For 1st grade addition, we have Jewels Hum, Jeremiah Ross, Kimani Ruffin, and Emily Rupert. Just stand up. All right, adding on, addition, we have Elizabeth Brown, Cameron Cannon, Valerie Garnica, Gavin Masters, Wesley Nixon. Stand up. Subtraction, Elizabeth Brown. Multiplication, Elizabeth Brown. There we go, one student who has 3 mastered already. Also for addition, we have Jaden Bernhardt, Aiden Kors, Brisella Cosme. Is this, I think, yes. Nope, those are 3rd graders, my bad. Okay, so let's give those kids a round of applause. All right, you may have a seat. So hopefully next quarter we'll have many more names that we can announce. All right, one of the most important awards is attendance. And you know, parents, we will call and hunt you down if your child is not here because we need them in school every day. When they are not here, they miss so much, and it's so much harder the next day for them to catch up. So we really, really appreciate your attention to making sure that they're here from 8 o'clock all the way to 2:30. These students that I'm about to announce never missed a minute. They were here at 8 and they didn't leave early before 2:30, so they had no early dismissals. And as you know, all of our incentives this year are around that. If they miss a day or a tardy 15 minutes, they don't participate in our every 2-week incentive that we have, or they might not earn the dress down day. And that's why we do it so frequently, every couple of weeks, because we want the kids to have that opportunity. But again, every minute matters. So these kids, great job for not missing any minute. Avon Cologne. Come on up, honey. We're going to get a picture for this one. Come on. I don't know if I see Mr. Rodriguez, our gym teacher. He didn't miss a day. Megan Gerlach, teacher, come on up. And you've got to stand too and get a picture, sorry. Mrs. Quick, our DSFE. Anaya Williams. Nice job, Anaya. Samaj Vines. Good job, Samaj. Gavin Masters. Elizabeth Brown. Jamin Vines. Good job, Elizabeth. Good job, Jamin. Ooh. Ava Soto. Wesley Nixon. Good job, Wesley. Aubrielle Soto. Kimani Ruffin. Good job, Kimani. Daniel Stevens. Good job, Daniel. Here you go, buddy. Emily Rupert. Emily, go down with Miss Quick, honey. Mario Whitfield. And Jaden Hughes. There you go, Jaden. Go down by Miss Quick. Good job, Mario. Okay, so we're going to leave these guys up here, but these are the kids that didn't miss a minute. So give them a huge round of applause.
Plus, we have one more award that goes to our fearless leader, Miss Young, for missing 0 days today for this year as well.
Thank you. All right, now we're going to add the students who had perfect attendance. They made it every day, but they may have had a couple tardies or a couple early dismissals. So we just want to work on making sure that they are here every day, all day. I'm going to start with grade 2, Cameron Washington. Jocelyn Nalepka. Good job, Jocelyn. Valerie Garnica. Good job. Sienna Nalepka. Aaliyah Holloway. Good job, honey. Richard Ellis. Zamari Blakely. Good job, buddy. Audrey Otero. Good job, Audrey. Nicholas Laurenti. Ava Vasquez. Adrian Rodriguez. Karina Ortiz Matos. Good job. Maxwell Lake. John Del Ellick. Liam Williams. Joshua Soto. Here, Liam. Good job. Turn around. Dariana Curry. Good job, Dariana. Emerson Lake. Ethan Fair. Christian Ross. Aaliyah Gamble. I love how I hear the kindergartners cheering your friends on. That's so kind of you. All right, everyone hold up your certificate under your chin. Sorry, I should be more clear. Under your chin and smile. All right, very carefully have a seat, please. All right, if there are any parents that are in the seats right now, if your child was just up here for attendance, can you stand up? Students, give them a round of applause. Thank you, parents. All right, honestly, thank you so much for making sure that you prioritize that also. It really, really helps us out, and you will see the benefits of it over the course of the years, so thank you. All right, I think we have, last but not least here, we have our Principals Award, which is one student from each teacher, each homeroom, that they choose that just exemplifies all of our core values, hard work, they work hard on their academics, and they're just all around a great kid. Maybe they showed a lot of improvement in quarter one, so without further ado, we are going to announce those scholars. All right, the first one is Miss Fink has chosen Baptiste Canta. Come on up, Baptiste. Good job, buddy. Can you go over mine quick? Okay, we have Miss Gerlach has chosen Gracie McDougall. job, Gracie. All right, Miss Schooneman, grade 2, Aaliyah Holloway. Great job, Aaliyah. Miss Balmer, grade 2, Samaj Vines. Good job, Samaj. Mrs. Krebs, grade 1, Kieran Course. Mrs. Herency, grade 1, Kimani Ruffin. Kimani. Kindergarten, Mrs. Kelly, Jace Lake. Way to go, Jace. And lastly, for our K through 2, we have Miss Jackson, Kindergarten, Christian Ross. All right, hold that up proudly and let's get a picture. Carefully go to your seats, guys. Way to go. Okay, and just a reminder that on Monday, boys and girls, we are starting our new 2-week attendance incentive, which will be a hangout time. We'll open up these doors. We'll have some music in here. We'll have the basketball hoops down. You can bring game boards or games to play in the cafeteria, and we will just have a fun 30 minutes of hangout time. So hopefully all of you will be able to join us. Remember, you can't have any tardies or any early dismissals. Parents, thank you so much for coming, and our grades 3, 4, and 5 will start here shortly. For parents that just came in for this group, thank you so much for coming. It's very important that you're here to help us celebrate all of our scholars for their Q1 success. So just like Ms. Quick said, it's expected, students, right now that you are sitting on your bottom, please. Legs are crossed and your mouths are at a level 0 so that we can respectfully highlight the students who have earned an award today. We are going to begin with our academic awards, starting with grade 5. So Ms. Brilo and Mr. Kiefer may come on up.
Good morning. I'd like to start with the Honor Roll Awards for grade 5. These are scholars that have gotten all 3s and 4s on their report cards. Liliana Garcia, who is not present today. Lillian Masters. Alyssa Pardon. Mariana Garnica. Ariana Diaz. Deliana Garcia, who is also not present. Destiny Singletary. And Kamari Shields. I'd like to move on to the Core Value Awards. These are scholars who exhibit Lorain City Schools' core values on a daily basis. Logan Hance. Zariah Cornwell. Braylon Hum. Corey Thomas. Kamari Shields. Alyssa Pardon. Josh Quintana, who is not here today. Mariana Garnica. Ariana Diaz, Mariana Cisneros, Damian Barnes, Adonis Otero, Marlon Cisneros. And I'd like to finish with the effort awards. Mariana Garnica, Christopher Ray, Corey Thomas, Josh Quintana, Ariana Diaz, Kamari Shields, Logan Hance, Destiny Singletary, Alyssa Pardon. Let's have a nice round of applause for these hardworking scholars.
We have some safety.
Good morning. I'm Miss Dee Sylvester. I work with 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, and I'm the facilitator for the Garfield Student Safety Patrol. Those members come early every day to school and stay late every day to ensure the safety of the students. Joshua Quintana, Alyssa Pardon, Kamari Shields, Logan Hance, and Christopher Ray. Thank you. And
Okay, we are going to move on to our 4th grade teachers, Ms. Janasco and Ms. Silvasi. Come on up.
Hey, I'd like to welcome everyone to the first quarter award assembly. We're going to start off with effort, Giada Soto. Nathan Pardon. Kasten Nichols. Natalise Cologne. Eric Edwards. Hannah Rodriguez. Michaela Ray. Carlana Williams. Aliana Willett. Michaela Laurenti. Zion Torres. And Jeziel Morales. The next award we'd like to give out is for core values. First one is Natalise Cologne. Giada Soto. Nathan Pardon. Aliana Willett. Michaela Ray. Michaela Laurenti. Jeziel Morales. Zion Torres. The next award we'd like to give out, we're one student from each homeroom for most improved. In Mrs. Janasco's homeroom, she picked Kasten Nichols. And in my homeroom, I picked Carlana Williams. And I teach the math, and these 3 students passed all 4 multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction fluency, all in 1 quarter. Natalise Cologne, Nathan Pardon, and Antonio Stewart. These students were most improved in reading fluency. Sainer Rodriguez, Antonio Stewart, Giada Soto, Nathan Pardon, Kayston Nichols, Natalise Cologne, Carlana Williams, Aliana Willett, Michaela Ray, Jeziel Morales, Aiden McCarthy, and Bryce Eaton. Okay, the last award I'd like to give out is for students who received all 3s on the report card, and that's Zion Torres, Hannah Rodriguez, Michaela Ray, Jeziel Morales, Antonio Stewart, Giada Soto, Sainer Rodriguez, Nathan Pardon, and lastly, Natalise Cologne. Can we have a round of applause for our 4th graders?
All right, moving on to our 3rd grade, Miss Ruiz and Miss Malinowski's classrooms.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Malinowski. This is Mrs. Ruiz. We have several students who have shown a lot of effort the first quarter. Brooklyn Palmer, Isaiah Epps, Saroya Green, Andrew Neary, Grisela Cosme, Ella Gaddy, who's absent today, Zanaya Cornwell, Tatiana Farrar, Kamaya Ruffin, Zoe Rivera, Elise Sorrell is also absent, and Ezekiel Washington. Okay, next will be our core values. Brisella Cosme, Zanaya Cornwell, Zoe Rivera, Andrew Neary, Ezekiel Washington, how do you say Aiden's last name? Aiden Horse, Camilla Ortiz Matos. You don't have most improved? Okay. My most improved is Ella Gaddy, who is absent today. And then our honor roll, Ephraim Garnica, Camilla Ortiz Matos, where's Cammy? Lucas Fern, Ezekiel Washington, Lasharia Williams, Kamaya Ruffin, Ella Gaddy, Zoe Rivera, Brisella Cosme, and Tatiana Farrar. Let's have a big round of applause for our third grade.
All right, we have a lot of other awards here to celebrate with our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. So we're going to begin with Success Maker. Just like I said in the first assembly, if you were here, parents, if you weren't, every day the scholars do about 15 to 20 minutes of ELA and Math Success Maker. And this is a program that we've done for a couple years now in Lorain, and we've had a big focus on here at Garfield. This targets the children exactly where they are at. So there could be a 3rd grader that is doing some 5th grade skills on here. It just depends at where they're at by level. So these are the scholars by grade level, the top 3 students who showed the most gains in quarter 1. So we will start with Kamari Shields. Good job, Kamari. We also have Adana Sotero. Joshua Quintana. Good job, Adonis. All right, we have Cameron McGill. Absent too? Jaden Gilio. Antonio Stewart. Good job, Jaden. Good job, Antonio. Hannah Rodriguez. Nice job, Hannah. Nathan Pardon. Miguel Perez. Good job. We have Kamaya Ruffin. Good job, Kamaya. Ephraim Garnica. Good job, Ephraim. And we have Karan Jones Church. And those were the students who showed the most gains in reading. We'll keep them up here, and we will now announce our math students. Kamari Shields for math and ELA. Alyssa Pardon. Liliana Garcia. Zion Torres. Antonio Stewart for math 2. Jeziel Morales. Ezekiel Washington. Camila Ortiz Matos. And Soroya Green. All right, hold your certificates very proudly. They worked very, very hard. Put them under your chin, please, so that we can see your beautiful faces. Okay, you may carefully go have a seat, please. Okay, for attendance. We are very excited. This is one of our most important awards because in order to be successful in school, you have to be here every single day. And parents, you know that we are really focusing on being here for the full day. 8 o'clock in the morning, our 8:15 tardy bell, and being here all the way up until 2:30. So these scholars that I am about to announce have not missed a minute. They have been here all day, every day, no tardies, no early dismissal. So they have been a part of every attendance incentive that we have had here at Garfield this whole quarter one. And we're about to start a new one on Monday. And I know grades 3, 4, and 5 are going to really like this one. And I think it's whatever the Friday is, 18th, I think, November 15th or 18th, whatever that Friday is. Starting Monday, if you're here all of the days, no tardies, no early dismissals, we're going to just have a hangout time where we open up this door. There will be music, basketball hoops, hula hoops, things to play in here. You can bring games, game boards, whatever you want to do in the cafeteria, and we'll shut off the doors and you guys can just have a fun 30 minutes of free time enjoying some hang time with your friends. Sound good? All right, so we hope that all of you can participate in that on that Friday, so be here Monday. These scholars, we are so proud of you. Ella Gaddy. Is absent. Absent today, go figure. Jeez. Julie Malinowski. You have to stay for pictures. Annabella Soto. Marlon Cisneros. Alyssa Pardon. Ava Figiel. Nice job. Zariah Cornwell. Jeziel Morales. Good job. Giada Soto. Nathan Pardon. Camila Ortiz Matos. Soroya Green. Aiden Course. Kamaya Ruffin. So again, let's give these kids a big round of applause for not missing a minute. They're going to stay up here and we're going to add to them. All right, these scholars have been here every single day, but they may have had a couple tardies or a couple early dismissals. So we just want to work on making sure you're here every day, all day. Congratulations to Destiny Singletary. Corey Thomas. Tainaj Thomas. Damian Barnes. Mariana Cisneros. Saimi Cologne. Jaden Gilio. Adonis Otero. Brianna Rios. Kanaya Washington. Lily Masters. Linnea Gaddy. Mariana Garnica Mendoza. Carlana Williams. Matthew Carson. Natalise Colon. Antonio Stewart. There's a lot of students. We might have to fill up this whole bleacher up here. Good job. Eric Edwards. Michaela Laurenti. Zion Torres. Julianise Vasquez. Xavion Bennett. Priscilla Cosme. Tatiana Ferrer. Elise Sorrell. Shania Edwards. Isaiah Epps. And Anayo Stewart. All right, that is a lot of 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, so congratulations. Give them a big round of applause.
Bottom group only, stand up. Go ahead to your seat. The next row, go ahead to your seat. And then the final row.
All right, let's get back to our seats. All right, eyes on me, please. Sitting on your bottom again. I would like these students to just stand up when you hear your name. You don't need to come up, but we want to highlight you in front of the parents for those who have mastered any of the big brains. You've already received a certificate over the announcements and received a prize in the office, but we just want to say congratulations to you again in front of our families, because this is something, parents, that you can really help us on at home. We know as adults we use addition, subtraction, multiplication all the time in our life. So learning these skills and mastering our facts early is so important for their success in the future. So if you could just make sure that even 3 nights a week, 15 to 20 minutes, your kids are logging on to Big Brains at home. If you do have internet access, that would really, really help them out. It makes math so much easier for them when they're taking their tests and working on their things in school. So thank you again for your support at home. These students, 3rd graders, if you would please stand up. These scholars have already mastered addition this year. Jaden Bernhardt, Aiden Kors, Priscilla Cosme, Tatiana Ferrer, Ella Gaddy, Camila Ortiz Matos, Kamaya Ruffin, Ezekiel Washington, and LaSharie Williams. 4th graders. Addition, Matthew Carson, Natalise Cologne, Nehemiah Fluker, Elijah Garcia, Nadine Henderson, Daquan King, Jeziel Morales, Nathan Pardon, Michaela Ray, Hannah Rodriguez, Heaven Seegers, Giada Soto, Antonio Stewart, Zion Torres, and Carlana Williams. For subtraction, 4th grade, we also have Nathan Pardon and Antonio Stewart. 4th grade multiplication, we have Natalise Cologne, Nehemiah Fluker, Daquan King, Jeziel Morales, Nathan Pardon, and Antonio Stewart. And mastering all 4 facts already at the end of quarter 1. He is already dancing. It is Nathan Pardon. All right. 5th grade, addition, Damian Barnes, Cameron Cordova, Zariah Cornwell, Liliana Garcia, Braylon Hum, Cameron McGill, Alyssa Pardon, Joshua Quintana, Christopher Ray, Kamari Shields, and Tainaj Thomas. Subtraction, we have Braylon Hum, Christopher Ray, and Joshua Quintana. Multiplication, 5th grade, Saimi Cologne, Braylon Hum, Cameron McGill, Adonis Otero, Alyssa Pardon, Joshua Quintana, Christopher Ray, Kamari Shields, and Destiny Singletary. And for division, also we have Jaden Gilio, Alyssa Pardon, Tainaj Thomas. And mastering all 4 already at the end of quarter 1 are Braylon Hum and Christopher Ray. So that's a lot of students already. So if you are not standing yet, we really want you to start focusing on getting that done, especially at home. You all may have a seat. Keep up the good work. I also want to announce Miss Nichols is helping us out. We are going to have an incentive. Remind me, it's towards the end of November, I believe on November 22nd, a little bit before we go on our Thanksgiving break. But any students in grades 3, 4, and 5 who have mastered multiplication are going to earn an incentive, a special incentive. Miss Nichols is going to be talking about it with you during your computer lab time. And anyone right now that currently has multiplication, sorry, but you've got to get a division now, all right? Both of them, okay? So keep working hard, and parents, thank you for your help with that at home. All right, before we do our final award, which is our Principal's Award, I am very excited. I have the MAC team. I don't know, Mr. Bonzar is over here. He's our picture taker that does the beautiful pictures on the Lorain City Schools webpage, if you haven't followed that on Facebook. But he is helping me along with Mr. Kolasko in the print shop to create an academic wall of fame for Garfield that's going to be right here in our main hallway every year from this year on, as long as I'm here. I really want to celebrate the scholars who have reached proficiency on any one of their Ohio State assessments beginning from last year. So I want to announce the scholars that are going to have their picture up on this wall. We're trying to get it finished. It should be up fairly soon. Your picture will be up along with what you were proficient in, accelerated in, advanced in, and it'll say math or reading, or both. Some of you have been proficient in both, or even 5th grade has science. And these are the same scholars that we celebrated in our cafeteria a few weeks ago, and we had cake. They all earned a really nice trophy depending on how many tests that they passed. So we've already celebrated them, but I'm really excited to get their pictures up on our academic wall of fame. So the following students, we have Natalise Cologne was proficient in both ELA and math. We have Bryce Eaton. He was accelerated in ELA and proficient in math. Just come on up and stand, okay? We have Nehemiah Fluker was accelerated in ELA and accelerated in math. Nadine Henderson, accelerated in ELA and accelerated in math. Michaela Laurenti, she was proficient in ELA. Jeziel Morales, accelerated in ELA and he was accelerated in math. Nathan Pardon, he was advanced in ELA and accelerated in math. Miguel Perez, he was proficient in ELA and proficient in math. Michaela Ray was proficient in ELA and proficient in math. Hannah Rodriguez was proficient in both ELA and math. Giada Soto was accelerated in ELA and proficient in math. Antonio Stewart was accelerated in both ELA and math. Zion Torres was accelerated in ELA and advanced in math. Eliana Willett was accelerated in ELA and proficient in math. We have Matthew Carson, who was proficient in math. We have Eric Edwards, who was proficient in math. We have Elijah Garcia, who is proficient in math. Daquan King, proficient in math. And Carlana Williams, proficient in math. Gabriela Avalos, proficient in math. Damian Barnes, accelerated in math. Sincere Barnwell, accelerated in math. Mariana Cisneros, proficient in math. Saimi Colon, proficient in math. Cameron Cordova, proficient in math. Linnea Gaddy, proficient in math. Mariana Garnica Mendoza, accelerated in math. Camille Jackson, proficient in math. Adonis Otero, proficient in math. Brianna Rios, proficient in math. Isaiah Santiago was accelerated in math. Corey Thomas, accelerated in math. And Tainaj Thomas was proficient in math. We have Zariah Cornwell, who was accelerated in ELA and advanced in math. Logan Hance was proficient in ELA and advanced in math. Braylon Hum, proficient in ELA, accelerated in math. Lexi Kuhn, accelerated in both ELA and math. Lily Masters, accelerated in both ELA and math. Alyssa Pardon was accelerated in ELA and advanced in math. Joshua Quintana, proficient in ELA and accelerated in math. Christopher Ray was proficient in ELA and advanced in math. Kamari Shields was proficient in ELA and accelerated in math. And Destiny Singletary was accelerated in both ELA and math. Now, if you don't see that that is not the most amazing thing to see up here, so congratulations also to you parents and to our fourth grade teachers that work so hard, third grade grade and even under that have worked so hard to get these kids up on this stage, and students that are standing here. We are so proud of you, and that's why we are putting your pictures up on the wall so that everyone can see just how great you did, and we really, really hope that you do even better this year. Your picture should remain on that wall next year and maybe even a higher score. So work hard and congratulations. Smile for the pictures. Okay, the front row only. Can you please go to your seat? All right, the rest of you go to your seat, please.
You guys have done an awesome, awesome job. This is Lorain, perfect on these
All right, moving on to the last one is our Principal's Award. And remember, this is one student by homeroom that the teachers have chosen based on all sorts of things. It could be most improved. It could just be a student who is always exemplifying their core values and puts forth 110% effort every day. So congratulations to the following students. We have Mr. Kiefer has chosen Mariana Cisneros. Good job, Mariana. Stand right up here, honey. All right, we have Mrs. Brelo chose Alyssa Pardon. We have Miss Silvasi chose Zion Torres. Good job, Zion. Mrs. Janasco chose Giada Soto. Mrs. Ruiz chose Soroya Green. Good job, Soroya. And last but not least, we have Miss Malinowski chose Brisella Cosme. Okay, so that concludes all of our awards. Good job. Give everyone a round of applause. Good job. All right, so scholars, just a reminder, we have our kickboard incentive this afternoon if you've reached the $75 in kickboard. And also on Monday, we start our new incentive, and we hope to see all of you there, okay?
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.